Well, good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. As you can see, there's been a terrific atmosphere here. There is great expectation, excitement, and it has built nicely in these idyllic conditions. Conditions which are certainly playing their part in creating a glorious ambience. It's quite a struggle to get in here, points of access hard to come by, and an awful lot of people gathering to get through the gates, but regardless of that, there's a great feel here and much excitement for the game ahead. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. It is a monster matchup, Jim Beglin.
Well, with nothing resting on this, Peter, I'm hoping that there'll be more impetus for the players to just enjoy the game with the pressure off, try out a few different things, and we get something open and free-flowing.
This is the lineup we've been given. How do you read it, Jim?
Well, the modern version of that is a lot more fluid and flexible than in bygone times. There's a much greater understanding of the need for players to cover forward running, and it enables risk-taking while the gaps are filled. I'm very much a fan of it. There are a lot of people who seem to have kind of ignored it and just put it to bed, but it still works, it's still valid, and I think we're going to see it be successful here.
So it's down to business here. Modric. Vinicius Junior. Can he get it through? And he's managed to get free. Oh, strongly challenged there. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And he was quick to react. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, the versatility of Nico Williams has been hugely impressive. I think, Peter, he's just as good on either side of the pitch, and he has a footballing brain that seems to allow him to work things out with ease. And I think it's been suggested at times that he could play further up the pitch, but I think as a fullback, having the space to run into, I think to take away that from his game would be criminal.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. Vinicius Junior does well to get it back. Oh, that's fabulous. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. It could be in, has a shot! It's a loose ball.
Look, movement...
That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Courtois has that under control. Madrid yet to have an attempt on goal. Bellingham. Chouameni. Rodrigo. Now it's Valverde.
That was lovely, that.
Oh, such a clever touch. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Vinicius Junior! And that's caused a worry or two.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Valverde. Vinicius Junior. And it's Modric. Oh, that's a fine interception. Vinicius Junior. Now the finish! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Vinicius Junior is offering a right smile there.
Vinicius Junior. Rodrigo. They've scored!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
¡Gol! Marcó en el minuto 28 el dorsal 11.
Madrid take the lead.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Vinicius Junior! Straight at the keeper.
Vinicius Junior has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
Valverde takes control of it and he's on the move. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And a shot! Vinicius Junior. Bellingham.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Rudiger cuts out the pass.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Now it's Rodrigo. Vinicius Junior. Opts to... Chance! He scored! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
So that's two now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Vesca. Eder Militao makes the interception. Carvajal. Valverde. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Well, that is good, super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
And we hit half-time. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Madrid in control at half-time, 2-0. And the action is back on the way. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Paredes. Leque. Carvajal did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Berenguer. Williams. Tries to dink it through. Oh, shooting chance! Played into the middle.
Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
Now it's Rodrigo. Modric. Gently done. Rodrigo! Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Early stages of the second half, and still 2 between them. Now it's Vinicius Junior.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 14 será sustituido por el dorsal
And that's
9.
left him on the seat of his pants.
Well, that's the first attempt, Peter, we've seen at one of those raking passes.
Valverde! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Valverde really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
He's picked his way through. Rodrigo looking understandably energised after his goal. Vinicius Junior under intense pressure.
Well, this defence now knows that they have to reduce his movement because they've allowed him to run free.
Now it's Rodrigo. Big chance! He's keen, determined to have his say.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
He is through here. The referee's awarded a free kick. It's a quick one. Oh, well played, well played. Mbappe. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Madrid perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. And he cuts out the supply. That's headed upfield. Vinicius Junior, he's got away. Oh, nice touch. And he was alert to it.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Shapes to shoot! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, that ought to have wrapped it up, Peter. He may well regret that, you know.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Madrid with the corner, they're first. And now a sudden chance to counter. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. That has been cut short. And that's another good win of the ball. Good spot, he's seen the run. Vinicius Junior could try cutting inside here. Lovely bit of skill. No, he refuses to take the bait. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And he's in on goal! Mbappe! Corner it is. Corner number 2 then. Gets his head to it! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. Williams! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
And he's there to retrieve it. Vinicius Junior. And they can counter here. Aimed beyond the defence. Mbappe has a goal! Yes! And surely that settles it.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
El dorsal 9.
And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Oh, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect, a win they will relish, having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsating performance. Rodrigo taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
What I most admire about this outfit is the cohesion and the willingness to work hard as a unit and getting behind the ball, doing the ugly stuff. That's what gets you clean sheets and wins.
My thanks to Jim.